Hello, you're listening to The Slab of Life. My name's Sebastian, and I'm joined with Joe, Nick, Paige, and Larry. Please say hello, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Larry.
The Slab is back, but this time we're all digitized because it's hot as fuck outside. We were going to do this on the slab. We all just went shooting earlier today. You know, being in the sun all day, shooting shotguns without drinking water isn't conducive to being social after the fact. Today, we're going to be talking about 1-star reviews of national parks in the United States. And maybe talking about our favorite national parks and our favorite experiences in national parks. Joe has some more wolf conspiracy theories related to New York. But he also looks like a homeless man with like a 5-foot long beard now that he's out in the Navy.
Nah, you can believe me.
Do you want to do one national park per state and just kind of go from there?
Holy crap, that's a
Holy
lot.
shit.
No, we don't have to do. We don't have to do all
National park?
50, but you know what I mean.
Also, why 1-star reviews? Who made
They're
that?
They're pretty fun to look at. We'll do our home states. Larry, where are you from? You're a Philly guy, aren't you?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Home of the cheesesteak and Liberty.
Yeah. Why do you say 1-star? I don't have any 1-star reviews of national parks. I
Bullshit.
feel like they're all good experiences.
Bullshit.
Really?
Someone had a bad
maybe.
experience.
Maybe I'm too outdoorsy. I don't know. I have not had a bad experience. And
Dude, 1-star reviews about the Liberty Bell.
All right, so what is that? The Independence National Historic Park. All right, let's look at the reviews. Look at that. There's plenty of 1-star reviews.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
oh, I'm sure they.
No liberty at the Liberty Bell. We came to see the Liberty Bell and found out the hard way that you have to go through metal detectors in airport like security to get to able to see it. My wife had a mace spray, and I had my Leatherman multi-tool on me. We were not allowed to go through security.
It's kind of crazy the Liberty Bell is a national park. Like, it's in a city.
Yeah, that's also seems strange to me. Like, why?
Since cities can have parks.
Well, yeah, when I think of national parks, though, I think, like,
Oh yeah, I was
Well,
thinking this
yeah.
was going to be more Yosemite and Redwood.
seems like a lot of people don't like it, though, here.
Yeah. This person says completely disorganized and incredibly rude security. I checked online and said it was free, but after you go through security, you need tickets to be able to go through online. No signage to know where to go, what was free, where to wait. No park employees available to ask questions. Worst national park experience. Wow.
Hands down.
Hands down.
Almost like these people have never been to Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like kind of the expectation.
They need more training on how to deal with special needs people. They need more wheelchair entrance signs. We were unable to see some of the status because they were
Accessible
by stairs only.
I feel
Dude,
like that's a valid...
ADA, get on that.
I think that's a valid complaint when you're in a city.
Dude, seriously, I'm surprised they haven't been sued for that yet. That's a valid
Someone
law.
got a...
Yeah. Ableist. You're allowed liberty
Yeah, right.
unless you can't walk. All right. Joe's from New York.
Oh,
Let's go.
human waste on the ground.
Oh, yeah. This guy had poop on the ground.
Wow.
Welcome to Philly.
Yeah, that's actually a feature of liberty, not a...
Get the freedom to shit where you want.
Do you have any state parks in mind specifically for New York?
Trying to think of ones that have bad reviews.
They all do.
Well, I'm saying, like, what would have the worst? I guess just pick one.
What's the closest to you? Or would that be
Uh,
doxing you? Maybe don't answer that.
No. It was voted the best state park in the country. It's a big ditch. Stony Brook. No, not Stony Brook.
Here's a list of them.
Stony Brook? Yeah,
What
give me a list.
what are the 1-star reviews about the Statue of Liberty? That's a state park.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
Okay, let's do the Statue of Liberty.
Liberty State Park.
It's New Jersey.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Liberty State Park in New Jersey. Give me the reviews.
So what? The parks in New Jersey. Statue belongs to New York.
Very disappointed. Weeds growing up the fences. Flags missing from the display. Bathroom was like 1970s and smelled like the same. Grasses have been kept. Little kids climbing on monuments. Waited 20 minutes to take a picture. Beautiful viewing location of the Liberty statue. The location was ran down and hasn't been kept up. Within a week of Independence Day, I would have thought some effort and pride would go into a place so significant. Very disappointing.
Might have been the problem with the week of Independence Day. They had 1 million people there.
You're right.
Oh, I just remembered the park, but now it's too late.
Is Liberty State Park? What? This is considered New Jersey?
I guess so. Because, like, there's disputes in the water there, like, because the state split along that river. And they were like, well, who owns the island?
So I
You
guess
know?
like the island is technically in New Jersey waters, but is owned by New York. I don't know how it
Yeah.
works.
No shit. That is crazy. I did not know that. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
You got bad traffic right now.
Dude, that's so crazy. I was like, maybe they just had a
Just
second
barely.
fucking. Wow.
Barely over the borderline there.
That is crazy. Yeah, they also have abysmal traffic. No wonder they don't. I did not know the Statue of Liberty was in New Jersey. But, like, I don't know. What is that? Fucking 1 mile?
Couple hundred
Not even?
yards.
Yeah. In terms of border.
Yeah, river's not that wide.
That's 2,000 feet. That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah.
You learned something
probably
new here
gets
on the
bad
Slab.
reviews. It
Have
gets
you
bad
been there?
reviews because it's in Jersey.
Yeah, that's why. It's actually. If it was in New
Everything
York,
that's
it would be
nice
all
to watch.
5 stars.
Huh?
Huh. Very bad service, complete chaos. Monument is
Sounds like
nice when you
good.
get there, but the ferry ride is a nightmare. People who are operating the ferry are clueless about customer service.
Dude, see, you know that's just a Karen. Like when they're like, these people have no idea how to do customer service. Like, nah, you just suck.
She's probably a terrible person.
I'd say that's probably the case with a lot of the people that are writing these reviews.
This review is from 7 years ago. Statue, incredible. Everything else around her, terrible, dirty, ugly. Installations to service, there's not even one water fountain. One restroom for thousands of visitors. You have to make a line. Lockers, only cash. When you need to look for one, they do not have one there. It is in another building and is the one and only. And guess what? With no money, you want more. I spent $120 for such a terrible experience. It's $120 to go see the Statue of Liberty in person. I thought
I
state.
think the ferry,
That's crazy.
That doesn't
I think-
feel right.
the ferry. If you take the ferry there, I think that's probably about
What's
right.
the other option? Swimming?
Ferry price. Oh my god, my spelling. Ferry
forget.
price for
There is another way to
Statue of
get there.
Liberty.
I think there's another way to get there. I don't remember
There
how.
might be a bridge.
It says
Oh,
adults
it's
cost
fun.
approximately $27 for a round trip per person.
Oh.
Can you subway there? Maybe.
It says the only
No.
free option is the Staten Island ferry,
Oh,
but it does
yeah.
not
Yeah.
stop at the island. It just goes by for photos.
Yeah, and then you have to go to Staten Island.
Yeah.
I wonder. So for military, state parks are free. I've never been to the Statue of Liberty, but would that mean like, do we get a ferry ride for free?
Good
Maybe.
question.
Let's go
You
back
know, I
and forth
do not
on that.
know.
All right, Paige, where are you from? Texas, the land of peat and oil. Everyone gets a 10-gallon hat.
Yep. I'll be full of sweat at the end of it.
Texas state parks.
Which one has the best name?
Holy fuck, you guys have a lot of parks.
We're pretty big.
Holy crap. Is there a big thicket park?
Big Bend.
Dinosaur Valley. Yo, let's look
Yeah.
at the 1-star reviews for the dinosaurs.
Dinosaur Valley.
Oh,
Who's hating on them?
yeah, it was fun.
Some dude that thinks they're fake.
Oh,
It's in Glen Rose. Oh, look, you got a little fucking
Flat
T-Rex
earther.
there. If you like visiting the state park for Aquarian trails, don't waste your time. Front desk people were not welcoming. They acted like our horses were going to destroy their property, even though they offer a place for Aquarians to ride. What is that word?
Equestrians.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are horse riders.
Oh, shit. Equestrians to ride. Trails are extremely rocky and not best for the horses. Bring your own water for your horses because they don't allow horses to drink from the river. Dogs can drink from the river, but not your horses. Are they enforcing that? They're like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no horses, dogs only.
That's crazy.
Equestrian trail is only 3 miles long. No pictures allowed with your own personal horses because they might spook. Wow. Okay, so this person is really adamant about horses.
Well, I am siding with big state park government here. Because if they made those rules for horses, they clearly had bad previous experiences with a bunch of equestrians.
I mean, also, what is this river like, right? Like, is this like a small little just stream, or are we talking like rapids? Because I could totally understand them being like, do not let your horse go into the rapids.
I mean, there could be a million reasons for this. Horses are $1,000 creatures, like thousands of dollars each, and if they get sick from drinking the river water,
Yeah, and then they just get sued. Big
Yeah.
state park gets sued.
and then they leave giant piles of shit everywhere, which, yeah, doesn't sound.
Oh, here's
fun to
another
me.
one. Here's it says one of the rangers were very rude and proceeded to tell me that horses weren't allowed in the water. The picture below states that horses can drink from water. I will never go back and not tolerate the rude and disrespectful behavior. Horses.
I'm pretty sure that fucking person had to go there and clean horse shit so often that every time they see a horse, they're like, nah.
Now, to be fair, the picture they did provide says no potable water is available. Horses can drink from the river. Okay, so I see why this is a fucking problem.
But it does
Oh, yeah.
say bring your own bucket.
It says they charged the disabled guy $25 extra. Scroll up a little bit.
That's hilarious.
He's a disabled war vet and was charged an extra $25 because he was unable to make the hike carrying all my camping equipment to the primitive camping grounds. Even though I used no electricity or RV equipment, I was charged for it. No discount was offered. I would encourage anyone who or knows a veteran with a disability to avoid this place. This should not be a state park. The great state of Texas treats its service members, disabled or not, with respect and admiration. This person drove 133 miles to get there.
Dude, that's nothing.
It said they needed to make reservations to get on.
Are there any good reviews of this place?
Well, to be
Seems like the,
Yeah,
seems
we
like the
sorted
horse
by one
riders are
star.
fucking pissed.
here, let me look at the highest rating. We had a good time. I would rate a 4.5. We went during Christmas, so it was extremely busy. We camped for one night. They were closed on Christmas, so our camp info was supposed to be stored in the foyer of the office, but nothing was there. Luckily, I pre-registered online. Campsites are small, but I feel like they do a good job of making the sites seem spacious and not overcrowded. Bathrooms were clean enough. Dino tracks were visible. Would definitely come again. They had a great time. Yeah, there's
Oh, is
plenty.
that the river?
Here, let's look at the river.
Yeah, dude, you can let your horse go in that river.
Your horse could drink in the river.
What? But the dog's in the river.
Right.
Dude, look at that.
Right.
Are those fucking dinosaur?
Those are dinosaur tracks. Look at
Grippers?
that. Holy
Wow.
shit. Joe, how do you think that compares to your wolf?
Smaller.
Nick, are you from Virginia?
Big wolf.
No, I'm from Jersey, so we kind of already did mine.
All right. And then, all right, well, Joe didn't give me a New York
up
state park
Letchworth.
thing.
Hit up Letchworth.
Wedgeworth?
L. Letchworth.
I got one more for PA that I actually went to, if we can.
I fuck with Letchworth.
The-
We deer hunt there.
The chance to go to Philadelphia Pennsylvania is over. You were too slow. Yeah, we could go back.
Fuck! It only took me 30 minutes to remember the name. It's McConnell's Mills.
All right.
Whatever.
Letchworth State Park reviews. I visited this park 10 years ago and returned recently because it was one of my favorite parks in the country. When I returned, I found that the park has been completely destroyed. You can barely take a photo without signage in the photos, as the whole park has been plastered in signs telling you what you can and can't do. You can't hike anywhere anymore except for a few paved paths, and you can no longer go down to the river. I was blown away by how awful and rundown it has become. Terrible waste of time. Very sad.
Oh, Letchworth responded.
The owner says, sorry to hear that. The park has become run down. Our trail crews have worked hard to prepare the park for many new visitors coming as a result of consistent national rewards. It helps to remember the park is the size of Manhattan and has over 70 miles of trails. While there is an extremely popular paved path right next to the most two visited waterfalls, if you come in the morning or late afternoon, you'll have plenty of room, maybe even the place to yourself. Please plan ahead and follow our social media accounts. Wow, I think that's pretty
That's what's up.
redeeming. Yeah, fucking
Letchworth supremacy right there.
yeah. Actually,
Fuck that park.
I don't see fucking Liberty State Park telling them, "Oh yeah, no, the human shit is completely unacceptable. Please come back when we've cleaned." They were just like, "Yeah, what of it, bitch? This is Jersey."
That is the most Jersey park possible.
Yeah.
I love these people that are like, we drove 133 miles or we drove 120 miles. Like, bitch, this is America. That's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drive almost
I drive 50 miles one way to work.
uphill both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay, well, you got me beat there. I was gonna say I drive like 260 miles every 5 days for work, so about 26 to 27 miles each way. But you definitely got me beat with 50 miles, especially with these gas prices.
Yeah, dude.
Quiet hours not enforced. Sorry, you're fucking lame.
This guy says extremely overrated. The park is really nice. Don't get me wrong, but for one, it's almost impossible to find a trailhead. And when you're on the trails, you have no idea where you're at, no indication of what direction you're going or what trail you're on. Really unfortunate because the park is beautiful.
That's
This
the kind of
just
trail
sounds
that I want
like-
to go on.
Bring a
This
map.
just sounds like a dude who
Yeah.
can't read a map.
This guy
Yeah.
says horrible, negative 10 out of 5.
Net.
Not
Wow.
worth the hike. Tiny waterfall. It's just for people
Hey,
to
man,
take
it's
pictures
not all
of.
about the size, okay?
Yeah, it's the motion of the ocean.
Fall.
It's just for people to take pictures for super up close waterfalls to make it look bigger. Very boring. Only lasts a few minutes for hiking dangerous trail conditions. Oh, and then here's another state park owner response. It says, sorry you didn't connect well with the park. Maybe something went wrong. To be clear, the park is roughly the size of Manhattan. It has 100 waterfalls, 3 canyons, and the deepest of which is about 550 feet. Dude, I like Letchworth. I need to make a trip up there. I fuck with the owner.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
I got a
fucking,
park, and it's actually out here in Virginia. Ooh, that's pretty.
they have fucking hot air balloons.
Hot air balloons, yeah. I'd never go on one of those things. They're so scary.
I'll try it once. Only once.
Bro, Letchworth is sick. This looks like a mixture of the Grand Canyon and like Niagara Falls.
It's the Grand Canyon to the east, man.
It's the wet one.
Well, oh, I thought you were gonna say it's the Niagara Falls of the east. I was like, well, the Niagara Falls is in the east. But yeah, this is like a luscious Grand Canyon. At least
I
from the
actually really
photos.
like that park. Yeah. We you can get permission to deer hunt it. And you go down by like the riverbed and it's freaking awesome.
That would be so much fun.
You said you guys got other state parks?
Here you go.
Oh,
I have a park for you. It's in Virginia.
All right.
Dinosaur Kingdom 2.
Part 2?
What?
Wow. That came up fast.
This is a state park. Okay, this is just a tourist attraction. But let's look at the reviews. It's currently. Oh wow, it has a lot of
Oh,
one-star
there's a lot of
reviews.
1-stars. Yeah.
Man.
This person says not really sure what group this place is designed for. Certainly not kids and not adults, unless those adults are on drugs and looking to experience something very different. There's a statue outside the park that is half dinosaur, half Frankenstein. That is all you need to know about this place if you're curious about it. I would definitely pass on this spot. Not kid friendly and simply not good.
If you
Dude, I
read
feel
these
like
about-
we kind of need to go here.
There's a caveman.
There's a caveman,
This looks
Or a
insane.
King Kong, and a what is that? A
A
boar?
pig?
And a pig.
the
Dude,
about
why did I never
section-
go there?
Waste of money.
How have I not heard of this?
Wasn't worth going to unless you like Civil War soldiers and dinosaurs.
That's 100% what it is.
Oh my god.
This sounds awesome. Civil War.
Dude, this looks absolutely unhinged. What the
That's
fuck
awesome.
is
What the
that?
hell?
Dude, that looks like some fucked up version of the what's the like cold medicine that had the like mucus monsters?
Oh, I know what you're
You know what I'm talking
Dude,
about?
there is a wax figurine
Mucinex.
milking a dinosaur.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't think Stegosauri had
Udders?
udders.
Yeah,
They
little,
don't.
little no. Dude,
maybe
this
they
this fucking dinosaur has Gatling guns on his shoulders.
Dude, that's awesome.
How could you rate this park negatively?
That's awesome.
That is for everyone.
Okay, so they've got hold on, go back to that last picture with the Gatling guns.
With the dinosaurs carrying Gatling guns.
Dude, because, like, there's a lot going on in that picture, all right? Like, so we've got the dinosaur with the Gatling guns, who has apparently been tamed by this Civil War soldier who's roping himself into a tree stand from the back of the dinosaur while
a
there's
beehive?
a bee's nest.
Yeah, there's a beehive
Right next
directly
to it.
above
and
his
I
head.
have to imagine that if he has weaponized the iguanodon, he is going to weaponize that beehive.
Dude, he's a Union soldier riding a fucking dinosaur with Gatling guns.
Well, dude, the about page is tourist attraction National Bridge consists of which state depicts a dinosaur attack on the Union Army.
This is all
Wow.
Confederate
Dude, this
propaganda.
is fucking awesome.
That's it.
This person took their grandson there for his 3rd birthday, along with 4 other grandchildren, because they love dinosaurs. But they were closed. And they were the only people in the parking lot, so they left disappointed. So that's why they gave it a 1 star. But I'm positive they would have given it a 5 star.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
what are the 5 stars for this place?
They also, I wonder, it being Kingdom number 2 implies that he also has another location.
Right, where is the original? But I gotta see the 5 stars for this.
All right, 5-star reviews. This place is unlike many others. I wanted to take the kids out here to do something different, wacky, and memorable. Dinosaur Kingdom was it. Had the vibes of a family-run theme park with a little bit of history and a little bit of fun. Be sure to check out the water gun fights with Sasquatch. It's a fun time, and I'm sure you'll make great memories with your family. Dude, this is fucking awesome.
I can't believe you missed that.
Wow.
My cousin lives like 5 minutes away.
I'll be back in a second.
Always
It's like a fucking anaconda and a man-sized squirrel.
Yeah. Is the squirrel holding a gun?
It's holding a bundle
He's
of
holding
dynamite.
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Wow.
Dude, we gotta... Oh, man. That's fucking awesome.
That's hysterical.
Where is this place? Natural Bridge, Virginia.
Oh my God, that's-
Glasgow.
I went to Natural Bridge not that long ago. I actually think I drove right by this place and I was like, we should stop there, but did not do it.
Oh,
and
it's
now I'm
temporarily closed. Dude, that's not far at all.
Yeah, no, it's like Glasgow. I told you, my cousin lives like 5 minutes away,
Wow.
which is why I was like, yo, you gotta
Wow.
look this place up.
I wonder why it's closed. Should we call them?
Yeah, when are you gonna be back open?
Hi, we're doing a podcast. You're currently online.
I need
Yeah, we need to visit you. All right. Well,
next day.
so we haven't done my home state yet, so we'll give it a goog. Florida National Parks.
Oh man, Okefenokee. It's not Florida, is it? It's Georgia, I think.
Big Cypress. Been to Big Cypress. Biscayne, naturally. The Everglades. We got to do the Everglades National Park. It's like half of fucking Florida.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Okefenokee. We gotta do it. You guys. I'm pretty sure I went there because of my buddy reading the reviews on it.
So let's see what the 1-star reviews. Non-U.S.
Ran into some
residents
meth heads.
need to pay an extra $100 per person. Is that really a thing? What would Everglades? But that's non-residents. Like, does that mean
Right,
like people
that's
that aren't in
like-
Florida?
No, I
No,
think
no, like non-U.S. residents, like people
Yeah, like
who
from,
are
like, Germany.
traveling here from Europe or Asia or wherever.
As of January 1st, 2026, non-U.S. residents must pay an additional $100 per person fee for National Everglades Park.
wow.
Or they could purchase a non-resident annual fee for $250.
Jeez.
Wow, no shit.
I mean, I guess if you like really like the Everglades and you have the money to fly here, you probably got the money to pay to go in there.
Yeah, I mean, like when I travel to other countries and go to their national parks, I have to pay to get in. It's not that weird. I mean, $100 is maybe a little much, but so is inflation. So, welcome to America.
Wow, that's all the 1-star reviews basically
That's
is
all-
talking about that. Dude, that's crazy. I did
That's
not
from
know.
a lot of people.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd agree with that because I feel like that just hurts tourism. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd tack on like a $20 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, $100
You know, like pump
is
it up a
pretty
little
steep.
bit. 100's like
yeah, like imagine you want to go to Europe and like everything else is also an additional $100. Like that would be kind of
Yeah.
shitty.
Because what's the normal fee? Like
$20.
So that's 5 times the price. That's probably not right.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty. Canadians beware. January 2026, an additional $100 per person.
Bro, every Canadian that enters the Everglades would die. That's saving them.
This person says, been to a lot of national parks. This one's by far the worst. Things were closed, tons of mosquitoes, didn't see flamingos. Not sure which was worse. The mosquitoes or the horseflies?
Mosquitoes. Imagine complaining about the mosquitoes in the Everglades.
Florida.
Like, yeah, bruh.
Dude,
This is why they charge the foreigners extra.
so I used to be a Boy Scout, and we used to camp in the Everglades all the time. The mosquitoes in the Everglades are absolutely built different. They will pierce your fucking jeans and whatever fucking hoodie you're wearing, and it's actually miserable. Like it's next level suffering, honestly, just being covered in mosquitoes, and they're just piercing everything. It's kind of terrifying when you wake up in the morning and you see your tent and they're just riddled with mosquitoes trying to like pierce the mesh. It's disgusting.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure the fucking spray don't work either.
And then horseflies are also very shitty.
Oh yeah, horseflies suck.
All right,
it-
Okefenokee.
Okefenokee?
Okefenokee. It's like OKFE.
Okefenokee Swamp.
Find it?
Yep.
I went to this place and was on a train ride for about 20 minutes. There was a conductor or somebody talking the whole 20 minutes. I counted because I couldn't understand anything he said. We got to 5 words between me and my friend that could actually understood. Like 5 words that we understood out of the whole 20 minutes.
This man says rundown experience that wasn't worth admission, may have been novel in the 70s, but feels very dated and commercial way to experience such a unique ecosystem. Closed on Mondays even though the website says they're open. Don't waste your time or money. The boat ride was a real waste of time. Saw no alligators. They talked the whole ride and show you green grass. The train ride was boring as hell. We saw nothing on the train. The animal show was also a bust. They show you 2 turtles, a snake, an alligator. 45 minutes, not worth the price. 45-minute boat ride was a joke, and you get off the boat, and you have to walk so far to see nothing. It's a waste of time. High
That's
fee
unreal.
just to walk around and see nothing. Not worth it.
Dude, just on the train, I thought I was going to get eaten by monster alligators. And I mean, they were everywhere. Monsters. I mean, 6 foot was small at this park.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Monsters. There's probably some over 12 feet long.
Wow.
Well, they didn't have the same experience.
I mean, I think 1-star reviews specifically for not seeing wildlife animals is kind of stupid. You know, like, they're animals.
No, the park is all about seeing wild animals, and they're like literally like they live there. So I don't know how that even happened. I don't know how you could go there and not see them.
I will put money down saying that those are the people who walk around parks with music playing from their speakers.
And then don't see anything.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they have signs up specifically not to do that because you could actually get eaten there. Like, it's a crazy place.
What's some of the favorite state parks you guys have been to?
I mean, I just went to Yellowstone last year. That was a blast.
Oh yeah.
But,
Should hit Yellowstone. That's like the big one.
Yellowstone is like
Yellowstone, Grand Teton.
definitely
Yeah, I went there too.
on my list of what I want to visit.
1 star got run over by buffalo.
This person says we saw bison in several places and geysers, but had 0 cell phone reception, and our Tesla had no coverage for GPS navigation except for recent items.
Suck.
Yeah.
Get off your phone.
At the visitor center,
man.
there was only Wi-Fi for staff except for one place in the park.
Yeah, and I really hope it stays that way because
Yeah.
it was amazing that you could go to a place in America and not have cell phone service. Like
This
you
person-
are disconnected.
West entrance has mobile coverage. Speed limits are at most 45, so you get far on almost an empty tank or a low battery. Dude, what?
I don't like this guy.
Yeah. You gotta go walk to get your Wi-Fi, bud.
He seems like the dude that would walk up to a bison and get murked.
Yeah.
This
Apparently
person
the
hates the
bison missed
chili.
one.
They say, don't try the chili. $4 for a pathetic can. I thought I was getting something good.
That was enough to give him a one star review for the whole park.
They don't even let you touch the geysers, and there's only black and grizzly bears, no pandas, polar, or cave bears.
Are you
Okay, they were-
what?
They
Well,
were
it's gotta be a
That's not
troll.
true.
they were trolling.
That's gotta be a troll.
Where have you been?
This person says the park itself is magnificent. Majestic barely can describe its beauty. However, it is simply unbearable to actually visit. If you get there at daybreak, you have a couple hours before park-wide traffic jams begin. Sitting bumper to bumper in motionless traffic for hours on end. We sat over an hour and moved less than 1 mile. Keep in mind that many attractions within the park are literally miles apart. It is over 18 miles from the west entrance to Old Faithful. If you arrive at 7 in the morning, you're able to see Old Faithful and a couple of other sites. But by 10, there's nothing to do other than escape.
I feel like that's kind of valid.
I mean, not in my experiences. I feel like the only traffic jams I saw were because, like, bison or elk were in the road, or brown, some sort of bear, and it backed up traffic.
This also has to be a troll. I went to Yellowstone. There was no service and no way to update my Instagram. How are people supposed to know where I'm at? You can't actually get in any water here or close to any of the animals because they aren't nice. Don't you have people on retainer to make this place family friendly? If not, what's the point? 1 out of 10. 2 out of the 4 entrances are closed because of the flood that ripped out the road. Why not redirect the river? How can I enjoy this park when I got all these photos and couldn't post immediately?
That's a troll.
That's a good
I
troll.
Is it a troll, or is it just
Dude,
But there's people out there that you never know. Like, Yellowstone brings in everyone.
Dude,
Listen,
these
for
photos
my
are
own
beautiful,
personal
though.
sanity, I choose to believe that's a troll.
Fair.
There's no, yeah. I mean, his 1-star review isn't hurting the park, and those photos are beautiful. No
Stop
internet,
killing
no
bears because
TV,
humans.
no air conditioner.
Go up. Whoever Lauren O is a freaking idiot. Because after bears kill people, they're like 10 times more likely to be like, that tasted good, and keep killing people.
Stop killing the
I did a
bears
deep dive into that.
because humans want to make stupid decisions. Yeah,
I did research into it, and like bears, after they kill, are way more likely to do it again. People's fault, but people got killed too, so fair.
The place is about to blow. The animals know it, and that's why they're all leaving. I don't recommend being near Yellowstone at all during the coming years. That's a crazy 1-star review to be like, this is going to end the world. 1 star.
Hold on, go up a little bit to the one with the picture. Yellowstone, more like stupid stone. I didn't see any bears. They should have bear shows bi-daily. You can't swim in any of the hot springs. Plus, I could not check Facebook on my phone.
That's a fantastic photo.
I was mad that I couldn't swim in a hot spring.
You know how hot that water is?
When you get boiled,
Yeah,
No, some of it's
those aren't hot
perfect
springs.
for like.
Aren't they like acid?
So the reason that you can't swim in them is because some of them do have different levels of acidity that would be real bad for you. But really, most of the reason is because the ground is so fragile that if you walk on it, it can break, and you would basically fall through like shards of calcified material into hotter water and basically boil to death.
And then also turn into salsa.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, that's deserving of a 1-star review, though. Let's see. What's another popular state? We haven't talked about California yet.
they got some good parks. Isn't Sierra Nevada a park?
Is it Yukon? Not Yukon.
Oh, they got Death Valley.
Oh, I didn't
Death
quite
Valley.
go there.
I've been to Joshua Tree.
I was gonna say, do Joshua Tree. I bet there's some pissed off hippies.
Bro, when I was in Joshua Tree, I thought it was fucking crazy. I saw they had signs posted up saying, like, beware of ticks that carry plague.
Oh,
And
What?
I'm gonna admit that made me not want to camp there. Here, let me see if I can find a photo before I check these reviews. Yeah, here. Warning.
Not the big sign that says plague caution.
It might have been this one. Yeah, plague warning. Chipmunks, ground squirrels, and other wild rodents in this area may be infected with plague. Plague may be transmitted to humans by bite of an infected flea or handling an infected animal. I mean, obviously it's nature. I'm not upset about that by any means. That's not like a 1-star review thing. I was like, it's 2018. We still have plague in the fucking wild. So that was an eye opener, but loved it. Joshua Tree was great. Let's look at the
people who thought it wasn't so
let's
great.
look at the fucking 1-star reviews.
Pettis squirrel got plague 1 star.
I've been to a Joshua Tree many times and was set to have another visit. This time I had 4 WD.
4-wheel drive.
Oh, 4-wheel drive. And decided to take some dirt roads restricted to off-road vehicles. The first half of the day was great, but then I got stuck on a portion of the road which was supposedly closed, yet there was no barricade. I called on the satellite feature of my phone, and they said someone would come and pull me out of the mud puddle. 30 minutes after making contact, the operator said someone was en route. However, it took 2 hours. He brought a mate in another vehicle, and the whole process took 5 minutes. They expected me to pay $1,000, even though the operator said $400 on the high end. I don't know, man. I think that's kind of a his problem. You know what I mean? Like
that's a pavement princess who bought, what is that, a Ram 1500?
That looks like a 2500.
Had no idea what he was doing off-road.
He saw that puddle and was like, I'ma do it.
Yeah, that's a massive fucking... That's not even a... Dude, that's huge.
I want to see the reviews for that towing company.
He also left a 1-star review on there.
Well, dude, I mean, thing for that towing company is they're like, yeah, who the fuck else are you gonna call, right?
Yeah, I bet they all have terrible reviews because they're all it's like, does not matter. They could have the worst customer service ever. It does not matter because you're stuck.
This person says it's absolutely the worst national park as far as signage, information, and education of staff goes. Wasted so much time trying to find visitor centers, entrances, and signs that we skipped. Going through the south side. First 1-star I've ever given a national park. Don't bother if you're coming from north. The 3-hour drive from Las Vegas is what you will see in the park, but the park charges you $35 per day for the pleasure. Campgrounds look cool in the photos, but the spots are right on top of each other. If you choose one of the boulder spots, the sounds you and your neighbors make are amplified against the rocks. Not private. It's not a peaceful experience Californians described. Bathrooms are not cleaned recently. I mean, I love it.
Hold on, wait. What? Hold on. There was a review about 40 Australians showing up.
How does that not make the day better?
Fucking love Aussies.
Terrible experience by the staff in the National Park office. Group of 40 Australians visiting, and we're told by staff you are not welcome, unable to cope with that amount of people. Typical government employees, too lazy to accommodate. I don't know.
Do they mean like to sleep there?
40 people's a lot, but also it's a
40
national
people
park.
is a lot.
Like,
Well,
there can
so
be
I'm
40
wondering-
people in a park, but if they're all
Ram-
asking for campgrounds,
Right, I'm wondering if they tried to fit 40 people into
Yeah,
one
and like
campground.
book every single campground, because that is kind of that's a lot.
Yeah.
it's also an odd amount of Australians to be there. At one
We're
time.
doing our 40-person work trip. Oh, here's another
Oh, yeah.
Australian. We're a group of 45 traveling from Australia, and we're not allowed entry, not even in small group numbers. Terrible customer service. Never had refusal of entry anywhere in the world. Don't bother wasting your time.
And somebody just doesn't like Australians there.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I have to wonder, with these large tourist groups, are they showing up like in a tour bus that maybe can't drive the road safely?
Possibly.
Like
Oh.
if they showed up in like a few different vehicles, right, that could handle the roads rather than one big bus. I feel like that might be a little bit different.
Joe, when you were in Australia, did you meet any Australians that wanted to go to Joshua Tree?
No.
This person says they came there with their family, got bored of the landscape, and wanted to play basketball. There were 0 recreational sport facilities anywhere in the so-called park.
Yeah, dude, it's a national park. This is why people need to like take their kids to scouts when they're still young, to be like, this is what it's like being outside.
I don't know about scouts though. That gives your kid like a pretty decent chance of getting touched.
I think it's gotten pretty good. Like
Did it get better?
There's a lot of requirements about like chaperones.
Oh, I remember a few years back that was like a real issue.
Thankfully, in my experience of scouting, that has never been a thing. That like in my of what I've been exposed to, I think it was all relatively scout led, and all our chaperones when we were younger were, fantastic people. But obviously, being an adult now, it's like wow, that's like a really prevalent issue. This is Death Valley. No signs to get you around Death Valley. The Park Service needs to invest a few $1,000s and put signs as you exit the visitor center. The map is worthless, especially if you had hard times with maps. It's funny because that's a common review for 1 star that we've seen where it's like, too many signs. And this person's like, not enough signs.
How many signs do you need?
Devil's Golf Course.
I feel like the less signs, the better. I want to get fucking lost.
Dude, I mean,
lost and
I
find my
just
way
don't
out.
want a lot of signs in my pictures.
Yeah, well, I think there should be a balance. I think Larry is in the wrong. You should not have mass amount of people getting lost in the fucking national park. Because you're like, wow, we constantly have to send search and rescue for people. But also, you shouldn't have like a billion signs.
So I guess, in my opinion, I want, like, you should be able to, like, find a trail or something and have next to no information on where to go. Have to follow a map and be able to get there by yourself.
But so many unprepared
Yeah.
people are going to get lost and, you know.
Dude, I'm
mean-
not saying you shouldn't have trail markers every now and then, right? Like stacks of stones or like a little.
I think trail
whatever,
markers are
yeah.
a good you know, they should be upkept.
But like, if you need a big sign telling you, hey, if you slip and fall on these salt crystals, it's gonna cut you up real bad. Like that's just a little bit of Darwinism at play.
Yep.
Or like, hey, maybe don't jump into the boiling geyser that's filled with highly alkaline water.
I don't know. Yellowstone has signs everywhere for that shit, and they're very strict about it to the point where you get yelled at, like, I watched this dude. I thought he was going to get shot or something. It seemed so serious because he stepped off the path for like a second, and a park ranger like ran up on him. It was like, "What are you doing?" Like the full, like a fucking chief on a E nothing type of attitude, and it was actually kind of crazy. But yeah, and I get that. I don't know. For me personally, looking at it, it looks like it's fine to walk them. So I understand the signage for that.
You know, parks in general like that are weird because that's got to be a terrible job making sure that even the dumbest of people are safe.
Mm.
You know?
Also on the flip side, you could also clearly see animal tracks of like elk, which weigh way more than human, walking across the areas where they say you can't walk across. So, I mean,
East
they
River.
also did say one of the elk, or at least, had fallen in somewhere and died. So,
Yeah.
I guess that happens.
So you're saying if we found the right hole, we could have some pretty good elk stew?
Yeah, I want to go elk hunting. Dude, I need to make that happen.
Let's see, what are the best state attractions from your home state? Because now I'm fucking intrigued with that Dinosaur Kingdom.
Well, did you look up Dinosaur Kingdom 1?
Oh, no, I didn't. No, it looks like they don't have a one. It's just a naming
There's no
convention.
Which makes perfect sense.
That's pretty smart.
I mean, maybe the first one burned down. He was just like, fuck it, it's boat rules.
Yeah.
I wonder why it's closed down.
Somebody got eaten by a Rex.
Oh, they're just closed for the season. They open April 4th.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
They had a major fire in 2012.
All
I want
dead.
to go.
Let's see. We'll go back to Pennsylvania
Did we ever do McConnell's Mills?
State Park.
Yep, that's it. I used to
I feel like I've been
climb
there.
climb rocks and do bouldering and climb vines and stuff. It's pretty neat place. Mostly just a bunch of potheads walking around, but still pretty neat. You can swim in a creek there, and
It used to be my favorite place. I went there today with my girlfriend. She was a little slow, and I wanted to show a waterfall. And building every time. We tried park at Bottom Bridge. We can't park there because people leaving their vehicles behind and taking up whole spot. And one guy told us, move, so he can park his stupid car at Bridge. I was so angry, I yelled at several people. She has trouble walking sometimes, and people need learn share road with kids instead hogging whole damn road. You guys need ask people leave if they stay in spot too long. That's unfair and rude. I use go caves cause we never get parking at Bride. I want
you
it.
need English.
Our school system has failed so hard.
I wanted talk
Yeah.
picture, but then hogs should be removed and people parking in handicap spots should get in trouble. I am so mad at rude perfect people. There we have right be there and kids shouldn't be climbing on edge rocks up in caves. Bad parenting. If they fall, their problem. Stop hogging the parking spots. Last time we stopped, we don't bother. No one, just mostly look at caves and try below and take pictures. I'm sick of the rude people. Should be at work when we stop through park rangers need to control that spot more often.
This is an actual caveman trying to go back to the
period
caves.
in that entire paragraph.
Yeah, that was one run-on sentence.
Terrible
Wow.
English.
Oh my god, that made my head hurt.
Yeah, that was uncomfortable.
I don't get the hype of this
Just edit
place.
that whole part out.
The roads are awful. Not the cleanest, and it was scary.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
Very limited parking. Beautiful drive. 2 stars. There's not a lot of 1-star reviews for this place. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. There's 8 1-star reviews. Out of 3,336, I think that's probably the best ratio.
Fuck yeah, I'll take that.
Dude, you should look up Gettysburg.
Oh yeah, I freaking love Gettysburg.
Dude, but I bet there's some people who leave some shit on there.
Yeah.
4.9 overall. That's pretty high.
Organized a tour for military company the day of a snowstorm hit, and our tour buses could not make the drive. I called the office over 20 times in an attempt to explain. They never answered and refused to give a refund. Horrible customer service. Worst park, roads to monuments were closed off so you couldn't even see them, and a lot of the monuments were gated off so you can't even enjoy them. This is why state parks are closing down because of inconveniences. I don't know why we pay taxes.
I've noticed a lot of people have been saying that like they're having trouble driving from spot to spot in all of these parks. And for some of the like massive ones, I guess I get that, right? But like I've walked all of Gettysburg in one day.
Yeah, I don't think this
Also,
is
the
a
roads
possible
aren't that
Yellowstone.
bad.
What are you talking about? Like just like these reviewers, like we tried to drive to like the first monument and then we tried to drive to the second monument. Like, no, you just park in the parking lot and you walk. Have
Yeah,
we
for
become this
Gettysburg-
bad of a country?
Yeah, Gettysburg probably makes sense. Yellowstone, there's no walking, and I'm pretty sure you're not even supposed to because you get mauled by so many different creatures up there.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean that's fair.
Fucking love the Grand Canyon. Let's see the reviews.
Have you been there?
Yeah,
How was it?
beautiful. Loved it.
Nice.
I went there.
Park rangers wouldn't let me hang on to the side for a picture, 1 star.
Yeah, I went there after I got back from deployment with Jess in 2018. Because I've never been to the West Coast. You know, I got stationed in San Diego and then immediately went on
Yeah.
deployment for a post-deployment stand-down. And we are like, let's go check out all these new states. We went to Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, Arizona, Las Vegas. It was fucking awesome. Grand Canyon, highly recommend. But
Go
these
on,
people think otherwise.
Hold on, it go up a little bit. Up, it's just colorful mountains in a crater.
What?
Yeah, it's the Grand Canyon. What the fuck did you think it was?
Big ol' hole in the ground. Don't get the hype.
Those are beautiful pictures.
Right?
Dude, that's an amazing shot. They took this and they were like,
Yeah.
just a hole. And then proceeds to like, wow, bro, it's an amazing shot.
There's a mini Grand Canyon, or Little Grand Canyon, I think they call it. It's actually in Yellowstone, and it's almost exactly the same, but with water, and it's amazing.
I've been waiting for the orange bus for 42 minutes.
Absurd.
I mean,
Website says it passes every 15 minutes. You said there's Little Grand Canyon? Oh, wow.
Little Grand Canyon is part of Yellowstone, I think.
This is in Pomona, Illinois.
Doesn't seem right. The pictures
well,
are
what are the
Let's
reviews
look
for
at
the
the
Little Grand
reviews.
Canyon in Illinois?
Not grand at all. Too little. No. Change the name to Grand Little Canyon. 1 star.
Too little.
Sadly, this was an extreme letdown. We finished our River Road trip this year and decided to take this in while en route to Caro to finish up. We took the mildly difficult trail, approximately 2 miles each way, only to discover the viewpoint was completely overgrown and unobtainable. We saw nothing, 90 degrees, with high humidity. Needless to say, we were exhausted by the time we made it back to the car, and due to the time and our frame of mind, we skipped Pomona Natural Bridge and other points of interest. People go to these places because they're free, but that doesn't mean the gas and accommodations are.
I mean, sounds like they should have been prepared and brought a machete.
This one says only for experienced hikers. You can't just drive up the park and see it. It's a couple miles of hiking on a dirt path with some hills.
That
As
takes
it should
experience.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Very long hike, not for beginners. Don't bother going to walk to the overlook if you aren't planning on going down into the canyon. The overlook is overgrown. You can barely see any of the canyon. Overgrown, can't see the view. Very dry, so if you want to see a waterfall, schedule a hike around rainfall.
That's
This is in Illinois. I would expect it to be cooler, generally. These people are like going when it's like 95 degrees.
Right? Like, that one person said, like, this is a hard hike. I went when it was 95 degrees. Like, well, don't. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Don't go on a hike if it's 95 degrees out.
What are the best state parks?
I also want to see like what the overall worst parks are. Like worst rated.
Worst rated state parks?
Yeah.
Do state or national. Oh, okay.
Worst state or national.
What's TripAdvisor say there? The worst state park?
Lowest ranked parks include Gateway Arch, often seen as a monument and not a park.
Yeah, that's another one of those city things where, like, technically it's a park, but really,
Yeah.
monument in the middle of the city.
Conagry
It's like
is known
too
for
many
its intense mosquito population. This is in South Carolina.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. You hike through a swamp in the south in the U.S., like, you're getting mosquitoes.
So I actually went to there's a park in, I think it's Ohio, and I'm pretty sure it's called Mosquito Lake.
This person says he's been to 40 national parks, and this is easily his least favorite. It's basically a boardwalk through a forest. He took 3 photos, all of which are terrible. So out of 40, this is his least favorite.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty swampish, so I understand the boardwalk because they don't want people just, like, dying in mud. But, I don't know, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like a normal forest in South Carolina.
If I could give this 0 stars, I would. We drove from Colorado to do this in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. We arrived at Hungary National Park at 16:13. It was not posted on the website that this park will be closed today at 16 for a firefly show when we planned the trip. I did not know that I have to check the National Park website every morning on these trips, as this is the 30th national park that we were visiting. They had the park
who doesn't
blocked
want to
off.
see a firefly show?
They're too late for the Firefly show.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The park closed for the firefly show.
Oh, okay.
I will not be coming back here due to my frustrations with the park and the park rangers. Whatever happened, ranger first philosophy. Okay. And then what was the other one? The fucking arch?
Hold on,
Yeah,
go back.
The St. Louis Charge.
Go back one more time. Check out TripAdvisor. What's TripAdvisor say down there?
Lake
Anna State Park. Oh, and that's here in Virginia.
Oh, these are all Virginia state parks.
How's the Great Dismal rank?
I don't know, but I didn't go there based on the reviews. Not really interested in going to a swamp.
Dude, that looks beautiful. Valley of Fire State Park, Nevada.
Oh, at first I thought that was in Virginia. I was like, wow. Valley of Fire. Honeymoon. That looks nice.
Is there a way to, like, filter it by worst reviews? No, it doesn't let me filter it for reviews.
Did they put Custer State Park where he got killed?
So how many pages are there? Because we could just like go all the way to the last
34.
page, and presumably that would be the lowest rated, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
Can you type in 34?
Oh, here it is. Sandy Bottoms Nature Park.
Hampton, Virginia.
It has... Oh, no, this
Oh,
one
I've been
has
there.
worse.
I've been there too.
Oh, it's based on the amount of reviews. So there's 111 and it's 4.3. But if you go 2 spots higher, Machikomoko has 8 reviews, but it's higher. So Sandy Bottoms Natural Park.
I used to go for runs there.
Yeah, I mean, it's small. There's not much there.
I wonder if it's based
actually
on
kinda
like our
pretty.
location though. Is that why it's bringing it up?
Probably.
Maybe.
Very disappointing experience here. Park ranger approached me about something, and I immediately apologized because I respect the park rules. However, during the interaction, I pointed out that he had just driven down a one-way lane the wrong way. His response was that he did it because he was trying to get to me. This explanation makes zero sense. If visitors are expected to follow the rules in the park, the rangers should be following them to driving the wrong way down the lane, and then lecturing visitors about rules is hypocritical. I mean,
I feel like that makes sense unless the rule he's breaking could have possibly ended his life. But I don't see much dangerous at Sandy Bottom. Like, you can swim in the water there. I don't know.
Really want to know what rule they broke to get the park ranger coming at them.
Yeah. There's probably like one ranger in the park.
There's a lot more to that story.
yeah.
There's a major crime problem going on here. Second time this year I've seen thugs smash and grab parked cars here. They do it in plain daylight right next to the playgrounds. They know nobody will stop them. I'd
Is
stay
that what-
away from this area until the police actually get up and do something about it.
Is that what the guy was doing when the park ranger came up to him?
That's where the same people.
Drove the wrong lane.
Okay, you know, that is absolutely a valid 1 star. If their car got broken into,
Yeah.
compared to I have no Wi-Fi and I can't post pictures. Cars are constantly being broken into. Stay away.
The fact that you had no cell phone service was one of my favorite parts of being in Yellowstone Park.
Huh.
Did I not say how cruel they treat me these days? What was that person called?
New York best attraction.
They're gonna say something in New York City.
Central Park. Let's see what the 1-star reviews of Central Park is.
Oh, it's going to be all about the homeless.
There's almost 300,000.
A crowded place
there
at
are no
times.
1-star? Oh, okay, hold on.
Full of rats in the middle of the day. Absolutely disgusting. Rats crossing over paths right in front of you like you're not even present. I will not be returning.
Dude, that's just the city in general.
Yeah.
Big National Park is trying to stop our research.
Yeah, I know, right? And they're like, stop looking at this. Billions of dollars for foreign countries, but can't even build a few decent public bathrooms. America is a failed state.
This dude had to take a shit and was like, our country sucks.
I
That
shit
was
my
strong.
pants.
I would not want to go to the bathrooms in Central Park either.
No.
Not clean, no public restrooms available. The
Very
most
few
beautiful
shop and
park.
Restaurants.
Most beautiful park, a lot of things to do, very nice atmosphere. I'm not giving you more stars only because of the horses. Still using them for tourists? Really? Shame on you, it should be forbidden. Oh, I think that's talking about
So
being on
there
the
were
like the
valid
horse
claims.
drawn carriages.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone was mad at the horse-drawn carriages until they started. Like the horses were like falling over. Like they were clearly not treating them right.
Mm.
Yeah, that was a pretty big scandal a while ago.
Valid 1 star. Not much plant diversity or beauty. Plain grass, basic trees. Wish it had more to offer.
People are not very friendly there. Yeah, dude, welcome to New York.
Beautiful park, except all the idiots smoking marijuana.
Horrible
That
smell,
smells
so
great.
disgusting, dirty place. You see animals been suffering and working all day. Poop all over. Not so bad. Central overcrowd. Let's walk out to a super crowded place where you can barely see any trees. The people pretend to call that nature, like the rest of New York City. Overcrowded, overrated, not inspiring.
Oh my gosh, there's something we need to look at the reviews on. I just saw it like online a year or two ago. New York City supposedly opened up a free public pool for anyone. Like in the middle of the city. And I just know that had to have turned to like a poop pond.
Free outdoor pool, New York. Oh, there's a bunch of them.
What? I mean, there's probably some, like, community pools, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty
After-
normal thing.
Hold on, no. There's one in Central Park there, though.
Oh,
Click on the
Central
dot in
Park.
Central
Yeah.
Park. No,
Right.
just click on the dot on
Look
the map.
on the map. It's the big grassy thing in the middle.
Yeah, hold on, zoom in. It's the
Yeah.
only green there in Manhattan.
Yeah, this one right here? No. I see Central Park here, I just don't see the pool.
Oh, there's a lakeside
To the
recreation
north
center.
side. I think it's one of those dots on the north side.
The pool. That's a scenic
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
Oh, Gotsman Pool.
Scotsman Pool, right there.
Oh, it's closed.
That one, Gotsman Pool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got low reviews. It has a fuck ton of 1-star reviews.
There's so many 1-star reviews.
Wow, that is by
Oh my
far
God.
the highest ratio of 1-star
I knew
reviews.
that
Oh my god.
Highly disappointing and terrible service. My kids were looking forward to a nice afternoon swim and were let down by the atrocious service from the employees here. We arrived, kids in swimsuits and my husband in swim shorts. We were told that we were not allowed to have our bags on the pool deck. I decided to wait outside. I was also not allowed in as I did not have my swimmers. My husband proceeded to enter with his shirt on and was told not allowed. He was not allowed to take his light gray shirt in as it may get bleached. Pretty sure it's not their concern if my husband's shirt got bleached. That would be our decision. None of the information is on the website. The employee said it's on the board at the gate. They also have a notice of time periods that were not listed on the website. Clearly, New York City does not care about sun safety or the enjoyment of children. The remodeling of the pool is quite beautiful. However, when I arrived at the pool, it was closed, no explanation. Nothing, just the staff standing around talking and lifeguards just sitting and launching on the chair. Not sure what's going on, but they had no answer. Tried calling 212 that they have on Google, and it was not in service. 3 hours to get into the pool, and they're playing some loud music that is so explicit, not suitable for children. By far the worst pool experience. Locker rooms are insanely small, super unorganized. They announced that they were closing and opening back up at 1:15. Did not make it inside until 2, and the second we got in the water, the lifeguard announces that we had 40 minutes. In order for you to enjoy more pool time, you had to make the line all over again. Not worth it. They need to start charging to bring down the groups of people and add an age limit. A lot of young teens who ruined the experience for most. It's a pool, man.
I feel like, yeah, and giving you 40 minutes when there's, however many people trying to, also get in is fairly reasonable.
That's pretty good considering it's a free pool in Central Park.
Right.
Someone took a poop in the pool and no one cleaned it up. They are pooping in the Central Park pool.
There was shit in the pool.
There was shit in the pool.
I used to clean pools as part of my job. Poop in the pool, you honestly just fish out, put a little bit of shock in there, it takes like 2 hours, people can swim again.
The water was murky.
Yeah.
Murky water.
In the pool.
I'm just thinking it looks like the James River. It's brown.
Water was extremely cold.
That's-
When did you go? Did you go in December?
Huh.
That seems surprising. A free pool, I'm pretty sure it's crowded. I'd be surprised if the pool wasn't hot. The fact that it's cold?
Right?
Yeah, it's kind of an accomplishment.
That was fun. Do you guys have any more parks you wanted to visit, or are you satisfied where we're at?
We didn't do my favorite.
Let's do your favorite.
The big ass trees. Starts with an S.
You talking about the
Redwood.
Sequoia?
Sequoia.
Oh,
I'm not sure actually. I always get the two confused because it's actually the redwood trees,
oh.
but I think it's Sequoia National Park that I like better. I'm not entirely sure. It's
I don't know how
been-
you can rate that badly. Those trees are awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean-
Okay, so I guess that $100, because a lot of the 1-star reviews here are also that $100 non-U.S. resident fee. So is that like blanket across all national parks?
Yes.
Wow. Huh.
Is that a new
We
thing?
don't like people coming to our country.
That's a new thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it says it implements
Yeah,
in
it
January
started
2026.
2026.
Damn.
Hold on. Scroll up. Somebody was talking about their wedding. I bet that's a dumpster fire.
In order to have a wedding ceremony here, you have to pay a permit first without even knowing if the spot you want is available. No one will answer your emails or phone calls. I emailed asking for availability and was directed to purchase a permit. No one will let me know of the spot if it's available for the date that we are booking ahead of time.
Yeah, that's rough.
The park is beautiful, except the staff is very rude, especially the park sheriff. They don't talk to you, they just yell at you. Never ask the staff any questions, otherwise they'll ruin your experience of the park.
I get the feeling a lot of these people have just never been told no.
It seems like it's probably a lot of the Karen types that ask questions in somehow the rudest way possible.
Or
Yeah,
like
I feel like
do
we did
something
it.
that's
Sorry.
obviously gonna get them or their kid killed, and a ranger is like, "The fuck are you doing?"
It's really hard to like gauge because some of the reviews we've read are fucking either, make sense or fucking stupid. But where the ones where the interactions with staff, it's kind of difficult because it's like you don't know the full story of like how the interaction went
Yeah.
down.
You know what though? I feel their anger because I left a 1-star review at Chili's last weekend.
Really? Can I find it? Can I read it?
It made me so mad.
What
that
was the
I went on
Chili's?
Google. Look up Chili's New York.
I'm gonna bleep out where it was specifically, but I want to read your.
Blast. I hate those guys.
Joe, I just looked up one of the parks near me from when I was growing up.
Is it a 1-star review?
The top
it's a
1-star
one-star.
review. The top 1-star review is gonna have Joe heated.
Oh, I found it. Joe. Dine in. It took us about an hour to pay because the waitress was drunk and couldn't do her job. Only time I've ever genuinely considered a dined and dashed.
Dude,
That's
she
fantastic.
couldn't-
Oh, here the
literally-
owner responded to you.
Oh.
Hi, Joe. This is certainly not the experience you should expect at any Chili's restaurant. We take this feedback very seriously. We will investigate this further. Please fill out a form on our website and then
Yo.
chili's.com.
Yo, dude,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
do
you gotta
that.
fill out that form.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm telling
Go
bro.
you.
full Karen.
We just went there because we were having some beers and wanted those big cheese bricks. And freaking the waitress took over an hour to cash us out. Like, she couldn't swipe the card.
Dude, Sebastian, look up the Great Swamp National Wildlife Refuge.
I've actually left quite a few 1-star reviews on restaurants.
The Great Swamp National Wildlife Refuge. Why is it the state allow hunters to come in and have a 4-day deer hunt at a national wildlife refuge in areas that are closed to the public year-round? And secondly, there's not even that many deer in the area anyway.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop them right there. There are deer fucking everywhere in New Jersey.
Really?
You everywhere, dude. They are a fucking plague.
Well, this reviewer seems to think differently. I see more wildlife in my backyard than this swamp. What do you have to say about that, Nick?
I'd say they should probably turn off their speakers.
Look up after this. Bleep out the name, but... Yep, I left a 1-star review there.
Oh, you're the most recent review on this place also.
Oh wow.
I took a picture, dude. This was at the Super Bowl.
Joe ordered the ranch wings thinking it would be some sort of seasoning. It was just plain wings with a side of ranch. What are the marinara wings?
They were...
I
like
think we know what the marinara wings would be.
Food 3 out of
I love this
5,
pizza
service 5 out of 5, atmosphere 5 out of 5.
I didn't want to give an all bad review because I like them, but on their menu it said like ranch wings. So we were like, let's order these guys. That looks good. And it was just plain chicken with a side of 1 cup of ranch.
I feel like
So
a 3
I just
5
need to know
5
real
don't
quick.
balance
Yeah,
out to 1.
how do you go from a 3 out of 5, a 5 out of 5, and a 5 out of 5 comes out to be a 1-star?
That's like a 4. 4 out of 5
You can-
stars, Joe.
So you can pick those separate from your star rating. It's very weird.
But if you, I'm having trouble understanding your logic.
I was very
Because if
drunk.
everything was great except for your wings,
Here's another review from you.
man.
I had better food in the Navy, 1 star. Hey, Joe, 4 out of 5 of your reviews are 1 stars. I think you're...
My only good one, the place closed.
You said probably the best sliders I've ever had. Fantastic food and atmosphere. Permanently closed.
Dude, I got into leaving hate on restaurants. Like if they're bad, I don't know, I go in on it.
Have I ever left reviews? How do I view my own reviews?
I can safely say I have never left a review on a
I
restaurant.
don't think
care
I don't
that
think I
much.
review restaurants. But I will admit that I use reviews to base my choice on whether or not I'm going to go there.
Oh, and I always go to the lowest ranked reviews.
That is quite
'Cause I'm like,
trusting.
that's where I'm gonna get the honesty in the 2-star reviews. Some of the
Yeah.
ones You got to sift through the stupidity in the ones, but the 2-star reviews are where the real truth lies.
This guy pooped in my nachos, but nachos were pretty good. 2 out of 5.
Yeah, it's become a hobby. Like, if I go out to dinner and it's like exceptionally bad, I'm saying something. I'm not gonna be silent anymore.
What was one of the worst dining experiences you've ever had?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm actively looking through
Yeah,
my
so
own
many.
reviews.
Ooh, I went to a restaurant one time. This is when I was younger, but not like too long ago. Kind of long ago. We went to a restaurant and ordered like, I got like a sandwich and fries. And, you know, the fries come with ketchup. And when I was dipping my fries in the ketchup, I was like, these bitches are spicy as hell. And I thought I was kind of dumb. I thought the fries were what was spicy, so I kept putting in more ketchup. But they served me like their spicy ketchup without telling me. And it really ruined my night.
White people problems.
Nah, dude, that shit was spicy. It was like half Tabasco.
Waiter, you put mayo in this ketchup? I don't like my spice.
Now, Joe, did this bottle of ketchup happen to have a label that said sriracha?
No. It was one of the classic, like, you know, like when restaurants will take a bottle, then put their own label on or whatever? Because they don't use, like, branded ketchup. I don't know, man. It was a while ago. It made me mad. It was really spicy, and it kind of hurt.
What about you, Larry? You have any terrible dining experiences?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a good one like that at a store. I didn't find any. I just went through all my reviews, and I don't have any reviews that are like 1 star for restaurants, or like one for a few 1 stars, but nothing for restaurants. They're like medical facilities and shit like that. But I'm trying to find one right now. It was a 1-star review of a sub shop, and I think it's this. I found it. I think is the place, but I haven't found the review yet. If you want to pull it up and look for 1-star reviews, the 1-star review here was the whole reason we went to this place. I think this is the one, yeah, but I haven't found. I don't know how to filter. Well, it's actually an amazing place. Again, the 1-star review is the reason I went there, because it's hilarious. They have a bunch.
Horrible experience today. I have watched the service go down over the years. Food quality has definitely changed, and the constant change of staff says a lot as well. The manager's service is horrible. Ever since her promotion, she has become snobby. You can see a difference when the owner is in, unfortunately.
All right, just scroll down and see, like, just let me... It was a longer one.
These are long ones. Oh, but this is back at 2 stars now.
Man, I wish we could find it. Basically, I'll just summarize. This woman went in there, ordered a sub, and basically, as the sandwich was being prepared, the person accidentally cut themselves. So, and apparently pretty bad. So they start cussing because they cut their finger, right? So, and then they're bleeding, right? Meanwhile, they still managed to get the sub out without bleeding on it, but they're like cussing and bleeding and trying to get their finger wrapped up. And this bitch manages to give a 1-star review, complains about it taking long, and then the woman cut like swearing, like complaining about swearing when she's actively bleeding to build this fucking sandwich.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's the wrong place. Because these subs look pretty not good, and
There's a second option there. Is it that one? The one in Portsmouth?
That's a Portsmouth thing to do.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That is a Portsmouth thing to do. Although, to be fair, like, if I watch the dude making my sandwich cut themselves, I would also ask for someone else to make me a new sandwich. Like, I wouldn't be a dick about it, but I'd be like, nah.
So
I don't want a bloody sandwich.
I think the way it happened, I'm pretty sure it was the sandwich already made, but it was like, they cut it in half at the end?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was it. So, like, literally, it was already done, made, and then, like, just the very last cut went through this person's finger.
But
like,
if the people on like Chopped aren't eating the food when the chefs aren't
So
I get it. I don't want other people's blood in my, the exposure.
I found my favorite Chinese restaurant by looking at who had the absolute worst reviews in our area.
You're a monster.
And we went there and found out it was a $10 all-you-can-eat buffet. It's Wong's in Danville, New York.
Dude, you can't be expecting a lot from a $10 all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh my god. No, it was amazing. It's like the best Chinese restaurant I've ever been to. We went down there every week for like almost a year.
Do they do Mexican buffets? Like all you can eat?
They should.
Because I feel
don't know.
these are not buffets.
No.
Qdoba.
Just go in and take whatever you want. Where the hell can I find... Oh, that's not good Mexican buffet.
So it sounds like there's an untapped market here if you want to start up a business.
Because I feel like, Chinese buffets, you got all the rice and all the meats. You could do that same thing with fucking Hispanic food.
Yeah, it's like build your own burrito, but as many as you want.
Yeah. For $10.
Sounds great. Look up, if you could look it up. If it sucks, you don't have to add it in. But look up Wong's in Dansville. W-O-N-G.
Virginia?
New York. Yeah.
It has a fuck ton of 1-star reviews also.
Their reviews went up as of recent.
Spent $70, including tip, to not get correct food. Watered down sesame chicken. Sauce tastes like soggy sesame chicken water. I ordered sweet and sour chicken and got no sauce. Called to complain. Considering I drove an hour round trip, spent almost $100, and all they did was offer me sauce for next time.
If you go down to Mama Bear, there was a
Driving
long black
an
hair.
hour round trip for Chinese food, like you've got to have a closer Chinese spot.
I drive 35 minutes for it.
Restaurant is dirty. Couple of decades since this place has had a good cleaning. Last 2 times I've eaten here ended up with food poisoning.
They're so good.
Cold, tasteless food. Salty food would be accurate for the food with flavor. Salty flavor. Ribs were okay, but barely warm. Not really recommended unless you're there very early or they're not busy. The food here is disgusting. Cold, stale, and tastes worse. Staff was rude.
Food. Nah, shout out Wong's though.
the best Chinese restaurant. All right, I think we'll finish up there. Any final words for the pod?
I don't have a ton to say about it, but like wolves are in New York State. Do not let the government lie to you. They're here, and we need to acknowledge that. That's all I wanted to say.
So,
would you like to elaborate on that first?
I can elaborate on it.
I feel like there's a
What were you
story
saying?
there.
I was just gonna say I saw the picture. I did not see claws, and that makes me think it's just a big dog.
So, here's the deal. That, like, on a coyote track or a wolf track, from what I've seen, I'm not a track expert, the claws aren't, like, super, super prominent. And the snow up there had been melting, which can enlarge the track size, what it looks like when it melts, and it also gets rid of a lot of definition. That being said, we were out and about, walking around up north, and I'm used to seeing coyote tracks. They look like small dogs, basically, you know?
Yeah.
And we're going, like, riding our snowmobiles, and freaking, I looked down, and it's like the biggest paw print I had ever seen honestly, in my life in the wild. Like, not considering dogs, like, as wolves go, or coyotes. It was huge. And I got down, took some pictures, and I was like, there were no people tracks next to it. It didn't look like someone walking their dog. And also, there's really no people around there, unless, like, the dog went crazy. But we rode a little bit farther away, and we found, like, 2 other separate sets of tracks that were similar size. And I was like, I don't know if this is from the same animal, or if there's multiple, but I genuinely don't know what to call that. Like, it was not a coyote. I know that. And I really don't think it was a dog. So, that's my new conspiracy. I'm kind of ditching Bigfoot, and I'm moving on to wolves.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
Okay, well,
I've had enough of the big feet.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but speaking of big feet, look at this freaking thing. Look at that paw.
For the viewers at home, Larry has taken off his shoes and is showing the slab.
That's a big paw.
So, like, legitimately,
If-
you probably could not tell the difference between her paw prints and a wolf because
No.
they're so big. I mean, she's
You couldn't?
just massive. I don't think you could. I mean, especially when her claw.
In the Sandlot. Yeah, the
So-
dog's huge.
I don't think I
She's-
could either. But
she's
the
a
reason that
140
I'm
pound
leaning
animal.
towards wild animal is because of where we were. Like, there ain't nobody else there. Or dogs, I guess. That's why I'm going with the wolf thing.
What about bears?
Bear prints are much bigger.
That's not
Well,
bad.
not if
What
it's a
about
cub.
werewolves?
Could be a werewolf. I'll entertain that.
Well, I mean, there definitely are black bear in New York, and if it's
No,
a
there
cub-
are. We hunt bears, but like their tracks just I don't know how to describe it, but they just don't look the same, relatively. I don't know the words for it, but they look different. They
I'll
look
give you that.
dissimilar
It has-
from a dog.
Well,
It has like more of a palm to it, doesn't it?
all right,
Yeah,
Joe.
they got like a fat palm and fat fingers.
Next time
Yeah.
you're on the pod, we need more definitive evidence.
Yeah. I'll bring updates. I'll be out there looking.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for joining. We appreciate the support and your continued listening. We continue to grow. Please join us for the next one. If you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to listen to, leave it in the comments. We'll read it and make an episode about it. Thank you guys for joining on the slab as well. Paige, Larry, Nick, and Joe.
Thanks. Yeah.
Adios.
Yeah. Take it easy. Bye.